Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 120.
That's the ball.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 17, Kyle Farmer.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Arrieta is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
That is third. The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield shifts. Now they'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. First offering on its way.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. A hard single up the middle. 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter and get out of this inning.
This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
He's got it on the first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. So it's no run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. Tyler Mahle gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
In 1ST, not trading the big 3.
The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's Chris Bryant now as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Rizzo, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1 home. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. First and second here with nobody out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. David Bodie is on deck. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the...
Just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Reds nothing. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Mike Moustakas.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Good waste pitch. 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, and there's one away. At the plate, Aristides Aquino. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Striding in for his first at bat, Tucker Barnhart, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Pitch on the way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Lays off. 2-2 now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Greg Deichmann comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1. Fouled away. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. To short, hit hard. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Reds nothing. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Mahle, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One and one. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Ready now for Cincinnati. Jonathan India, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2 freezes him on the inside. Strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Kyle Farmer. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Happ with a 2-1 count now. One out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Winker is right there. And that's out number 2. Now batting, Chris Bryant. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit hard to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Moustakas is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Riding in once again, Jesse Winker, a base hit in his first trip.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And no one can get there as it falls. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Second base hit of the game for him. This one an RBI triple, and there's still nobody out, so this could be just the start of it.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he's out on the tag. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. David Bodie stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter. Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Damn it.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Farmer is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Matt.
The next Cub up, Matt Duffy, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. India moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Greg.
So coming to the plate, Greg Deichmann. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand one. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tucker Barnhart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 30, Tyler Mahle.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in once again, Jonathan India. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball in.
Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as in now, Jake Arrieta. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's fouled away. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Kyle Farmer.
17, Kyle Farmer.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 33.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. A surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. 2-for-2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Turning for second is Castellanos. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Kyle Ryan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Aristides Aquino is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. The ball and 2 strikes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Tucker Barnhart would be next. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Two and 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. David Bodie, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. He's running. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Michael Lorenzen takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For Cincinnati, number 21, Michael Lorenzen. The batter, number 13,
Stepping in now, David Bodie. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, number 16.
Standing in, Patrick Wisdom. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Strike one to start the at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Still only one out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Matt Duffy will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Aquino is there. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So stepping in, Matt Duffy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes down.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. So a full count now. Greg Deichmann would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
The right fielder, number 6.
Ready once again, Greg Deichmann. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Fouled away. Good riding action to that thing, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. From the stretch, hit to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, number 21, Michael Lorenzo.
Tyler Stevenson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Tyler Stevenson.
Michael Rooker comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Michael Rooker.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Farmer. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially with...
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Morgan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They get the force at the plate, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So a good decision there to come homeward with it, as this remains for the time being a tie ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's set. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 34, Justin Wilson.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch coming, here it is. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. One and one to Chirinos.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Still 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. 11 home runs and 34 driven in. 1-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 2 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
That's a first.
2-0 count, the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Winker is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Cody Heyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Cody Heyer.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. To short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
In now, Aristides Aquino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Slow grounder to first. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. Score remains tied at 3-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luis Cessa will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tyler Naquin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 12, Tyler Naquin.
First delivery to him on the way. Chris Bryant is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Cessa, the native of Mexico. He's a 5-year vet at the major league.
About it. I like it. I like all kinds of sex. I like getting head.
1-1 offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
The 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the payoff pitch. He extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. That's in the basket. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Stop it.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's now 4-3 Chicago. Number 48 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 48.
In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bryant is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The center fielder, number 12, Tyler Naquin.
So striding in, Tyler Naquin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
To plate now, Jonathan India. Runners on first with 1 down. Line to the right side. This is speared by the first baseman.
The first baseman, Number 17.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Farmer. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. From the stretch. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
Pitchers, and I was throwing 70 miles an hour. So something is definitely very wrong.
Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Tried to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line towards center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Cubbies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Cody Heyer claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 48 hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Razor shines. Reaction areas is intense. Every player is like, my razor is the opposite. let's switch it over. Still not learning about it. And that's in a month and a half. You can still, as long as you do this, as long as you do this thing, stuff I'm learning there. Patience. And that's when I'm always going to be thinking, showing me a decent pitch. And I'm like, now I'm taking care of it, let it take care of it. Tell me how to be comfortable hitting 2 shots. And I was still in his mindset. Fucking always embarrassing. He got rid of that. So you hit third, you drop it in runs. Then you get it off nothing and you drive the ball. The last time I ever hit the natural zone was Fort Myers the day before my off. Crushed it. You're going to let them go too thirsty. Look on the way out as well. Off to the side of the highway is the baseball park. That's where I had to throw it. That's where I was playing. First time that you see this last is the one that happened. There's a fence, a road behind the fence that takes you back to the people that are parking, and then another fence into the field, the cornfield there. The last time I went it was you hit it into the road and the cornfield. Oh yeah. Put on way out in the corner. That's so cool. Those guys are just like, you hit a home run in high school, like even in college, everybody meets you at the plate to celebrate. No, we didn't do that. You don't run, just a guy on deck, you just shake his hand and go in. You expect to do that. It's not a big deal. That's when I came to play for Cub League that last year. I told all the guys on the team, I said, I'm going to hit a lot of home runs. I'm going to hit a lot of home runs. And I knew I did. So if I ever come around third base and there's a bunch of people waiting for me at the plate, I will start swinging. I've been kicked out of this game, It never happened. I was the only person. I hit a home run, I'd fucking shake or give Dustin a fucking high five and go all shit and dugout and be left alone. Except for the day I hit 3. The third one, they tried to come out and wait for me. When I came around third and saw him and did one of these. Get in the fucking dugout. If you can't celebrate, this is a big deal. I was like, it's not even 300 feet to hit one out of here. No. I'm not going to celebrate. I get 2 of these if I'm playing in actual baseball or pop-ups. But the second one, that was big time. But the other 2, fucking pop-ups. But I just a fly ball. An out. Because if I was playing it like Lincoln where we played for school, it's 315 and then like 340 and then 380. And the cover is 290 all the way around. And I hit in practice. They wouldn't let me use him in games. And just launch him. At Hillfield, the high school. And that was Coach Hill, who was the varsity coach my freshman year, got fired in between. When he came to watch us practice the day that he was bringing, we all knew that two of us were going to, usually it's JV, two of us were going to varsity. We were made aware, you know, and it wasn't very hard to figure out. So, okay, well, McNeese is going. You know, there's no doubt about that. He's head and shoulders above everybody. Like, McNeese got asked to play on that team for about his lost team with me, and he said no. He was done for the year. He already played every other team with me. He didn't want to do that. And he wasn't there when I got hurt. So, like, he would have been his best player on that team. And this dude was so good, it was scary.
Why do you think you got hurt?
Because I